Welcome to the channel. Before we talk about the protagonist of this video, we ask you to subscribe to the channel. For us, it's essential to make more videos like these. If you have subscribed, we thank you, and now we can start by talking about one of the most important personalities of the 20th century, Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein was a German theoretical physicist, mainly known for his theory of relativity and the famous equation E equals mc squared. Born in 1879 in Ulm, Germany, he studied at ETH Zurich and later worked at the University of Bern and the University of Zurich. In 1914, he moved to Berlin, where he became the director of the Institute of Physics at the University of Berlin. In 1921, he received the Nobel Prize in Physics for his explanation of the photoelectric effect. Einstein was also a great pacifist and political activist, committed to the fight against nuclear weapons and racism. In 1933, he left Germany due to the rise of Nazism and moved to the United States, where he accepted a position at the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton. He died in 1955 in Princeton, at the age of 76. Albert Einstein left an important legacy in terms of values and teachings. Here are some of the most significant. Curiosity and critical thinking. Einstein was known for his curiosity and his incessant thirst for knowledge. He was always looking for new ideas and information and didn't accept things as presented without first testing them with reason and logic. Creative thinking. The ability to think outside the box and imagine innovative solutions to problems was one of Einstein's distinctive features. His creativity allowed him to formulate some of the most revolutionary theories of physics. Humility. Despite his enormous talent and exceptional achievements, Einstein remained modest and humble. He was aware of his own limitations and didn't seek to impose himself on others. Moral responsibility. Einstein believed that scientific researchers had a moral responsibility to society. He thought that research results should be used for good purposes and not for destructive ones. Patience and perseverance. Einstein had great patience and perseverance. He knew that some of the most revolutionary ideas required time and effort to be developed and understood. Understanding of relativity. Einstein's theory of relativity has a scope that goes far beyond physics. His understanding of relativity means that every phenomenon has a relative meaning to other phenomena and that things can only be understood in relation to other things. He left us a legacy of values and teachings. Here are some of his most famous quotes. Imagination is more important than knowledge because knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. The world is a dangerous place, not because of those who do evil, but because of those who look on and do nothing. I belong to the only race I know, the human race. Creativity is contagious, pass it on. Imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited. People who say it cannot be done should not interrupt those who are doing it. In the midst of every crisis, lies great opportunity. There is a driving force more powerful than steam, electricity, and atomic energy, the will. Not everything that can be counted counts, and not everything that counts can be counted. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Logic will get you from A to B, imagination will take you everywhere. Everyone knows that something cannot be done until someone comes along who doesn't know that and does it. I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious. Happiness is not having what you want, but wanting what you have. Time is relative, and it depends on the observer. When you sit on a stove for 2 minutes, it seems like 2 hours. When you sit next to a beautiful girl for 2 hours, it seems like 2 minutes. Peace cannot be kept by force, it can only be achieved through understanding. There are 2 ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. It's easier to split an atom than a prejudice. He who follows the crowd will never be followed by a distinguished crowd. Those who go alone are likely to be in places where no one has ever been. The mind is like a parachute, it only works when it's open.